If the Wright brothers could see what Captain Smokey Thornberry has done to their legacy, they'd probably try to uninvent flight. Smokey Chronicles, From the Hangar to the Heroics, isn't just a book, it's a literary emergency landing on the highway of aviation literature, complete with screeching tyres, terrified passengers, and somehow, inexplicably, a perfect three-point touchdown that leaves everyone simultaneously traumatized and impressed. Captain Thornberry approaches flying the way most people approach karaoke after 6 tequila shots, with boundless confidence completely untethered from actual ability. Yet somehow, and this is the miracle that makes this book worth reading, the man hasn't died yet. His unnecessarily theatrical flying has apparently been just theatrical enough to keep him airborne, which is aviation's lowest possible bar for success besides didn't explode. The book introduces us to a pilot who checks his hair more frequently than his instruments, a man whose navigation skills are so legendary that he once found Hawaii using only the sun and what he calls his inner compass, which normal people call dumb luck, and the FAA calls grounds for immediate license revocation. His girlfriend, now somehow his wife, fell for him after he averted disaster with tactical bubblegum, a solution so ridiculous it makes MacGyver look like a pessimistic realist. Smokey's collection of aviator sunglasses apparently has its own climate-controlled room and curator, which is either the most elaborate tax write-off in history or the first symptom of aviation's most flamboyant mental breakdown. He even authored a children's book filled with sunglass-wearing cartoon planes that hit the New York Times bestseller list, proving once again that America's literacy crisis is far worse than we thought. What truly makes Smokey Chronicles soar is its celebration of problem-solving so unconventional it borders on criminal. His approach to survival training involves what he calls tactical disobedience with theatrical flair, which is exactly how my 3-year-old nephew describes his approach to bedtime. Somehow, Smokey's methods always involve acquiring pizza, which raises serious questions about whether this book is actually a 300-page Domino's advertisement. The supporting characters provide the only semblance of sanity in this aeronautical circus. His father, Harry, whose catchphrase is, well, at least he's passionate about something legal, mostly legal, legal adjacent, deserves his own book about the trials of raising a son who treats the laws of physics as mere suggestions. His wife, Elaine, an air traffic controller who married him despite his personality, not because of it, should be studied by psychologists as a case study in the human capacity for tolerance. Captain Walters, Smokey's instructor who describes him as his most harrowing challenge to date, exhibits the 1,000-yard stare of a man who has seen things no flight simulator could ever prepare him for. The fact that Walters hasn't changed careers to something less stressful, like bomb disposal or alligator dentistry, speaks volumes about his dedication to aviation safety. Is Smokey Chronicles good? That's like asking if turbulence is good. This book is recommended for anyone who enjoys laughing at near-death experiences from the safety of solid ground, or for pilots looking for a comprehensive guide on exactly what not to do. 4.5 stars out of 5. Would have been 4, but I'm deducting half a star because reading this book on an actual airplane should be classified as psychological terrorism. Want to experience Captain Smokey's high-flying hijinks for yourself? The link is in the description below. Head over to Amazon and search for Smokey Chronicles From Hangar to Heroics by James Byrne. Just don't read it during an actual flight. Your uncontrollable laughter might be mistaken for a medical emergency, and we can't guarantee the flight attendants will have any of Smokey's tactical bubblegum on hand.